Hello. So today, yes, we are going to be talking about the continuation of that thing I was telling you. How can you get pregnant on your period? Yes, for some of you that say you cannot get pregnant on your period, I am here to tell you how you can get pregnant on your period. And as I said in my last class, this topic is a very, very big topic. And today we are going to be talking about what happens in your menstruation. How come blood is coming out from my vein? How come? How am I seeing blood? What is this thing that is happening in our menstruation? Mm, today I am going to explain to you what is happening to your body. So what happened is that your ovary will produce what? An egg. That is why I explained this thing in my former topic. I've told you the parts of a reproductive organ and what a reproductive system and what they are doing in our body. So the ovary, it will do its normal function now and produce what? An egg. That egg will now move through the fallopian tube to what? Your uterus. And as I said before, this uterus is like a house, a luxurious house. Now when the egg is coming to say, our VIP has come. What is happening? It will now say, oh yeah, bring everything, bring bed, bring and sweep everywhere, make the place soft, make the place clean, give him the enough nutrient that the son will need so that so the what it will fertilize. That is what the uterus will do. So when that egg comes, uterus will do everything. It will make hormones like progesterone will come and be making the inside of the uterus to be very what? Soft. It will not bring more blood supply, thick blood supply to that place, waiting, hoping that it will do what? Fertilize. That a one good runner sperm will go there and do what? Fertilize it to make the place soft, make it nurturing, provide it with nutrients, blood supply, so that anything that happens, yes, it will cash and a baby will come out. So that is what the inside uterus will do. To be waiting for this our VIP say, oh yeah, prepare every necessary thing so that the fertilization, yes, everything will happen very, very normal. But then after 12 and 24 hours, our egg will say, I can no longer stay. I do what? Die. But this your uterus will not know. It will keep doing what it's doing. It will be providing blood supply. The hormones will keep working, making sure that everywhere is soft, bringing nutrients to that place. But then after 14 days, if it is in a 28-day cycle, so that's it. These people deceive me, oh. So nothing happened. Those sperm came to touch this our egg. It will now get very angry. That blood supply to say, oh yeah, come out. That's a nutrient. You say, oh yeah, come out. Inside that inside uterus will also come out too. And that is why you be seeing blood, thick blood, and thick things. Yes, coming out during your menstruation. Your uterus is like, say nothing happened, and the thing will do what? Come out. Why you know the outer part? You know I told you that you have myometry. It has a muscle, that it will help to contract. Yes, that muscle will not be contracted. You will not be feeling cramps. To bring out all those things out. Say you did not allow your sperm to enter. To not bring it what out, and that is how menstruation do what happen. That is why when you're pregnant, that menstruation will not come out because our uterus will continue to function. But if you're not pregnant, that is when that this thing will not do it. Come out when the uterus is not angry that nothing that what happen. So after that, the hormone will not say, anyway, let's know whether we'll try again to now start rebuilding the uterus and preparing for another cycle. So, but before we know, as a woman, whether you can get pregnant when you're on your period, if you do on your period, whether you can get pregnant, I need you to know some things. Know your health cycle, number one. Know your health cycle. Some of you don't know your health cycle. You don't know your menstrual cycle. That is what I want to say. Not health cycle, because your menstrual cycle. So people have 21 days, 22 days, 23 days. So the normal menstrual cycle is from 21 to 35 days. If it is less than 21 or bigger than 35, your power has passed me. If you need an information, you need to go to a gynecologist or a doctor to give you more information. But as for me, your power don't pass me. But if you are within 21 to 35 doors, come closer. That is why I am here for you. So I'm going to use this opportunity to tell you the three types of menstrual cycle we have. The first one, we have the regular cycle. Those people are those people that know that from January to December, that's if it's 21 day cycle they have. 21 January, February 21, March 21, April 21, what else again? April 21, May 21. See, we continue. They just have a stable what menstrual cycle. The second one we have is irregular cycle. You see those people that I told you that your own have passed me, that is less than 21 and greater than 35. Your own is what? Irregular cycle. Then we have the third one. The third one is called varying cycle. Maybe January is 21, February is 22, March is 23, June is 24. This other month is 25. Your own is varying. Onaga, if you go front, you will go forward. But as far as it's between 21 to 35, I can try. We are still here for you. So the first thing we have, as I told you, learn to calculate your menstrual, and not just 1 month. Oh, don't come and say yes, you have calculated 1 month. No, we need at least 6 month cycle. January, February, March, April, May, June. If you are starting from May, June, July, August, September, October. You see how I'm calculating it 1 1 so that you know how many. Not because I say 6 month cycle, at least 6 months. That is what you will calculate, and then we'll be able to do. Hey, can you get pregnant when you're your period? So I know you people like simple style, like digital things. So I'm going to be telling you about health apps in our next video. Health apps that you can use to do what? Time or check this your what? Menstrual cycle. I told you this topic is a big topic, but just stay tuned and you will really do what? Enjoy it.